There are big hatred a lot of people have against Christianity, especially in Nigeria. Very big hatred. Number one is this: people don't really understand what hatred is. Let me explain something to you. When you hate something or when you hate somebody, there is nothing that person will do on this earth that will please you. When you hate somebody, even if the person like may he buy the highest car on earth and give to you, you will never see it as a good thing. No matter what that person do for you, all you are after is the bad news of that person. That is how bad hatred is. Hatred destroys. There are big hatred against Christianity, especially in Nigeria. People hate Christianity so much in Nigeria that all they are after is the bad news that come out of churches. There are millions of good things that churches have been doing on this country. Nobody talks about it. It doesn't trend. There are millions of people that their life have been saved and changed through Christianity, through different churches. There are people that generational curses of several times have been broken and destroyed through church, through the help of Christianity. Nobody talks about it. But anytime one bad news about church bursts out, the internet go crazy. There are big hate against Christianity in Nigeria. People have traveled out of this country through the help of churches. People are millionaires and multi-millionaires through churches. People have graduates in their families today because of help of churches. Nobody celebrates such. Nobody talks about it. All people are after is, why will a pastor be driving a car of so amount? All some of us are after is, once we hear that this pastor helped somebody, hey, 20 people will enter broadcast and start saying, na so pastor they sleep with me, na so pastor they do with this, my pastor they do this. You when they do a shower, different men, even babalawo, they sleep with you, but you never come outside for once to come and talk and ask if babalawo sleep with you. But once it is pastor, you will quickly come to podcast to let them know how pastor sleep with you. Have you tell us how native doctor sleep with you? Have you tell even most of now the case mad people sleep with most of you? They never come outside to talk. Why? Because you people hated church so much that you think that you have, if you have the power, you can stop the movement of Christianity. But it's not possible. The right question is, why do you hate church so much? Why? Why so much hate against Christianity? Is Christianity the only religion in Nigeria? No. But why are you against Christianity in Nigeria? We have fake doctors all over the places that have killed thousands of people. But has that stopped you from going to hospital when you are sick? No. Everybody is shouting, eat fruit, eat fruit, eat fruit, eat fruit. If you go to market today, 90% of fruit, especially in towns, in township, 90% of fruit you see outside there are chemicals. But does that stop you from buying fruit and eating fruit? No. But once you have bad experience in one church, you use it to conclude and judge the whole church in Africa. Africa, all they care about is church. They pray. Millions of good things are happening in church. People's life are being transformed in church. People that have been addicted for years, that even doctors can't help them, have been received different help through church. Most of them are healed. A lot of people's life have changed. People have stopped evil that they are doing because of they preach to them. Nobody dare to celebrate it, especially on social media. But once one bad news about one pastor busts out, everybody want to circulate the news. Everybody have millions of words to say about it. Why are you why so hatred against the church? Why do you hate the church so much? Millions of people's life have been changed through church. There are people that are chronically addicted to some things that even doctors can't help them on. But they receive healings and deliverance through church. Millions of people have become millionaires through the help of churches. Thousands have traveled out. Dreams have been accomplished. There are a lot of people in this earth that are living their dream life today through the help of church. Nobody dare to celebrate those things, especially in social media. But once we hear one bad news about the church, everybody has something to say. All the broadcasters in Nigeria have millions of words to say about it. You only see the evil going on in the church. You don't see the good going on in the church. The only thing you're after is the bad news that you receive from church. The good ones doesn't move you. Why do you hate church so much? I leave church because of this. I leave church because of that. Since you left church now, all you are now after is the bad news that came out of church. So that you say, hey, that is the reason why I leave church. That is the reason why I leave church. The good one happening in the church, you don't see about it. Why so much hatred? Why so much hatred? You hated church so much that you are blind to the good happening in the church. All you care after is the bad things that come out of here. Some of you now want church to be like heaven. Some of you want pastors to be like Jesus. You forget that pastors are human beings. You forget that churches are on earth. You forget that all of us, whether you are a Christian or not, we are on earth. We are all humans, and what makes us humans will always make us humans. Don't expect church to be a place of perfection. It can never happen. Church is on earth. Backbiting, jealousy, envy, hatred is supposed to be in church because human beings are the ones in church. Yes. Hatred, jealousy, envy, backbiting is supposed to be inside church. Why? Because it is human beings that gathers inside church. It's not angels. The church can never be perfect because no woman on earth is perfect. No woman on earth. Even the Bible says the angels are not perfect. No woman on earth is perfect. So we are all working towards perfection, and we will work towards it till we die. Nobody. The Bible says no one is qualified to make heaven if not for the blood of Christ that cleanses us. None of us. He said the righteousness of the righteous is like a filter rag in the eyes of the God. The righteousness of the righteous. Compare me and you. You want church to be a saint place? No, it's not possible. Your family, is it a saint place? Your family that hate itself. Your siblings, they hate themselves. You don't talk about it. Your parents, did they always in good time? You don't talk about it. You talk about church. The gathering of different people from different places. No one on earth is perfect. No one is righteous. So whether you are a Christian or not, you are not perfect. And church will never be a perfect place. Because human beings are the ones in church. All I'm trying to let you know is that remove the hatred you have in church. Then you can see the good things most churches are doing. Remove the hatred you have in church so that you can see the good things that are coming out of the church. There are a lot of people that, even most of people that are hating churches today, that they are not supposed to change. If only they can give church chance. If only they can give Christ chance. If only they can give Christianity chance. Their life will have changed. But because of the hatred they have in church, all they see is the bad thing that is happening in church. During COVID-19, even foreigners sent palliative to us, Nigerians. Our governors had all those palliative, but churches were sharing palliative almost every day. It didn't trade online. Nobody posted, nobody trade. It didn't trade online. Churches are buy foodstuffs a lot, shared to many thousands, millions of people. While the governors are supposed to care for their people, hide the ones they give it to them. The one that foreigners give to them to give people, they hide it. But yet, church is bad. Churches are doing a lot of things. Recently, my church had a program, and they shared food in that program. Nobody come online to talk about it. No, the church will not be popular. But let's hear tomorrow that something, our pastor, our reverend do something bad. Hey, you will know that church is a popular church. You will know that everybody in Nigeria know that church. But the good thing that come out of that church, nobody dares to talk it. You know of a pastor in this country that have thousands of children that is training in schools. Children that their parents couldn't afford to eat, not to talk of sending them to school. This pastor is taking care of them, sending them to school, university, primary school, paying, spending all this thing. The pastor don't trade online. But let me and you hear it tomorrow that pastor raped one girl. Hey, in the next 1 week, you will see people setting their camera. You will see broadcasters. All these podcasts, all of them, they will be talking on the matter. Talking of the matter. Because why? We hate good things, but we are looking for good things. You hate church so much. What did the church do to you? Even in the gathering of the children of God, devil appeared there. Do you think devil is in the street? Do you want in the street? The devil is not in the street. He's in the church. Devil is not fighting people that you already have. He's fighting people that he doesn't have control of. You want to take control of them. So he's in the church. So when you hear that a pastor sleep with another person's wife, yes, the devil is in the church. He's fighting the church from the church. God asked him, what are you doing here? He said, I'm going about. I'm going about. That is my work. That is my duty. The devil is in the church. He can't fight the church from outside. They fight the church from inside. So he used members to fight members. He used pastors to fight members. And he used you to fight the church. He used you because you make yourself a tool. All your content online is condemning church, condemning church, condemning church. That is all the content you have. Once you have bad news about church, you will use it to make 20 videos and post condemning the church. But when you hear good news about church, you don't even make one post. You don't make one post. There are deadly hatred against Christianity in Nigeria, especially. And I wonder why. Some of us are saved through Christianity. Some of us are not supposed. By now, if we're not even a person like me, if we're not there alive by now, if not Christianity. Person like me, if we're not there alive now, till today, if not Christianity. Other people, there are freedom of worship in Nigeria. You can choose to worship whatsoever you wish to worship, and nobody will disturb you. But you, all you choose to do is to hate on church. All you choose to do is to circulate the bad news that you hear in church. You circulate it all over the places. That is all you do. But when you hear good news about churches, the good that churches are doing, millions of good things that churches are doing, you don't circulate it. You don't say anything about it. Because what? You hated church so much that you don't want to hear good news about them. All you want to hear is bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. And you'll be happy that those bad news are coming out. You'll be happy, you'll be joy. When Christians pray, it's a problem to you. They're just making noise. All they care about is praying. Yeah. You go to club. And you stay club making noise, shouting, drinking till daybreak. There are people that live around that club that you go to. So people live around that area, and you are making noise, disturbing them, but you don't see it as a disturbance. But when Christians are doing night vigil, you see it as a disturbance. The devil is using you. The devil have already, he don't capture you. You go to club, you make noise. The morning, people live around that club and they are hearing those noises. You are disturbing their sleep, but you don't see that as a disturbance. But when Christians go for night vigil and pray, they are just praying. Every day they are disturbing people up and down. What are they praying for? What are they praying for? The problem of Africa is Christianity. You are praying for what others are doing this. So much hatred against church. There is this river in this Benin that anytime you pass that river, you must see people making sacrifice in that river. Any day there is no day you will go to that river from morning to night and you didn't see people. Sometimes that river be like market square. People gather there doing sacrifices, throwing different things on the water. There is nobody that goes there that will not spend more than 100,000 because you need to buy things and you will still pay the woman who will do the sacrifice for you. But people don't condemn such thing. You don't see people condemn such thing. You don't see people no, they don't condemn such thing. But when a Christian sowed the seed of 10,000 in the church, people go to native doctor house, pay millions for one thing or the other. But when they see a Christian sow a seed of 20,000 in the church, see the kind car pastor is driving, the members are suffering. Mumu people, native doctors now, they are living large. Nobody say anything about it. In fact, we praise them. We praise that man, he's a strong man. But if a pastor buy a car, the members don't finish. You don't finish the member. How they do is to collect people money, collect members money. A lot of our pastors are working hard. We have pastors that are lawyers. We have pastors that are engineers. We have pastors that are into tech. We have pastors that are businessmen. You don't see them. You don't see all those things. Even when you see it, you will close your eye because you don't want to see anything good that comes out of church. All you are after is the bad news that you see. There are pastors that are into tech. There are pastors that have investment all over the places. When they buy car, you don't say these people are working hard. Some of them have been in ministry more than 30 years. Some of them, before they buy their first car, they have spent up to 20-something years. They are doing ministry, they are working. Some of them are even helping their members. Members run to them for help and they provide. You don't see that. You don't see people come after to talk about it. All they are after is that, hey, you don't buy car. You don't buy car now. Now members, now seed, now tithe. Hatred against church. Hatred. Chronic hatred against the Christians, against church. You all hated church so much. You all hated pastor so much. I don't want any good thing to come out of there. You don't want to see any good thing that come out of it. There is no religion in the world that is perfect. It's not possible. No religion in the world that is perfect. Every religion has their own problem. Every human being on earth has their own problem. Even siblings, they have their own problems. There is no family in the earth on earth that is perfect. It's not possible. It's not possible. So why did so much hatred against the church? As far as Nigeria is concerned, you have freedom to worship whoever you want to worship. Worship that thing and focus on that thing. Leave church for people that go to church. Leave church for people that is working for. If people decide to carry all their money and everything and go to church, it doesn't concern you. The way I go to night vigil is the same way you go to night club. Yes. Associate in church and you buy ticket to go and watch your Davido and Wizkid. The same thing. You make your money, you do the way you spend it. I make my own, I choose the way I spend it. You have a house, you leave your house, go and rent a hotel and stay in there. Then I am going to church to sow a seed and you are contending that why would I go to church and sow a seed? Why are you staying in the hotel? Somebody say something that the people in the church, they are the poor people that are in the church. Poor people, they are the one in the church. My brother, you don't even have sense. Go to east. Man, no use because if I don't fit talk another place, but I'm from the east. Go to east. People spend more than 500 million to build churches for people and live it. Go to east. Christmas period. Christmas is coming now. Go east. May you go see harvest in the east. Go see churches doing harvest in the east as if men throwing money. You see now problem for the church. You get sense at all. Christianity or church, it is the garden of humans. So you need to know, church is made up of humans. Humans are the ones that gathered in the church. So whenever humans are gathered, imperfection is there. So whatsoever bad news you hear from church, it means that humans are there and humans are trying every day to be perfect. Nobody on earth is perfect. You that is condemning others, you are worst. Now you worst pass, you dey condemn others. We know you, we know your story. No, we dey talk and come out. We know your story now. Now you worst pass. So whenever you see humans, you must always see two things, the good and the bad. It occupies every human being on earth. So nobody is perfect. We are bound to make mistake. So the way you circulate those bad news about Christianity, also use that same way to circulate the good thing happening in the churches. Yes, there are millions of it happening in the churches. And stop the hatred against the church. It will not help you. It will not do you any good. Stop it. Don't hate church. They are not your problem. They are not. Christianity is not your problem. Christianity can never be your problem. Christianity have never on earth or in the world be a problem to anybody. It's just a religion to draw you closer to your God. The idea to create a lot of things, God is the one that gave it to us. There are Christians that are doing well in many fields. Technology, science, many, name it. There are Christians that are over there doing great.